Yeah. Whoa! What a launch, Bronson, I love you. It's the other reason I'm still alive. My name's GuykesTV. For the past 21 years, I've been a professional bike tester. And today, the bike I'm live ride reviewing for you on GuykesTV is the brand new Santa Cruz Bronson. Completely new, radically altered 150mm travel do-it-all trail bike. Oh, straight away on this Bronson. Just clear, it's got grip for days. Okay, wait, yes, nice little jump. Power on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Because this is a light frame, I mean, just over 2,600 grams with the shock in. Send! Whee! 458 reach on this large. 15mm longer than the old Bronson. Long, but not crazy long. 65 red angle in the low setting, 65.4. Higher setting, depending on when you have that wheel chip. I mean, Santa Cruz certainly aren't the first people to put a longer fork on the shorter back end by any stretch. And 160 and 150 isn't exactly radical, but the back end of this bike is so good. I'm not even thinking about it in terms of travel, just thinking about the control. 150 just feels incredible down here. That shock is so consistent. This feels like a coil, not an air shock. Hey! Oh, unexpected, but so sick. You see the way it turned in the air there? You know, there are longer bikes, but they're not going to have that turn and agility. Just never puts a tyre wrong down here on these tighter, takier trails. And it hits them with such confidence. Some really nice practical details on this frame now. That are really clean bullet hole, internal cable routing, pipes at the front, guided at the rear, so really easy installation and servicing. Threaded bottom bracket, just because they're more reliable. More of a gravity influenced bike than it used to be, but that doesn't mean it's shy of pinning along flatter trails and single track or putting the height back into the ride. I'm going to be hanging around for an uplift on this one. Perfectly capable of getting that altitude back on a DIY basis. I mean, you're paying a premium, it's a Santa Cruz, but with a lifetime warranty on frame and wheels, they're giving you a lot back for that extra money. Yeah, just let that soak in. Bike for life. It's not bad, is it? Worth paying a bit extra for if you're riding as hard as this bike encourages. And in a weird way, shows how confident Santa Cruz are in the strength of their bike and their wheels. I'm sure you've seen the Danny McCaskill vid, but you know, that's the kind of statement that could bankrupt people. Lifetime warranty. They've gone with it and they're holding it. They've held it for a while. I mean, straight from this first drop in into that berm, you're just so glad. The stiffness, so precise. Even when the tyres are drifting, it's got tons of control. Fork's really impressive. This fork's performance elite, holding up really, really well. Supple off the top, but loads of support in the mid-stroke. It's a cliche, but it's exactly the cliche you want. There's so much information through those code brakes and those Santa Cruz bars. The back end, it's got that twin strut system. You're seeing on more and more Santa Cruzes. So it really rails well. Makes the most of that massive amount of grip you've got now. And the whole bike, just a really awesome balance of precision without being punishing. So you've got feedback without fatigue. And these 27 tyres just give you that agility, that pop. And they're not quite as fast rolling as a 29, but so much easier to turn and whip and pip through stuff. Full on, full on. Yeah, whoa! What a launch, Bronson, I love you. It's the other reason I'm still alive. That stiffness there and that 36 fork in the frame, saving me for sure then. But eating slapdowns like that, no problem at all. Oh, this is such a player. Such a player. So up here on Hilkley Moor now, dropping in on gully track. Pretty much classic trail bike descent. There's enough pedaling that you're very glad of that kick to accelerate you, build speed, but then enough sections of rock, certainly now, that you're more than glad that the suspension on this bike being as controlled and consistent as it is. Feel it a bit more through my feet than the most super neutral bikes, but then again, you're not getting that traction feedback, and the traction on this is just superb. Got so much feedback to work with without it blowing your feet off the pedals or choking the stroke. You can still push it and pop it, and when you get into a motorway section like this, get the power strokes in, they feel really positive. They're not compressing the suspension, sucking it down there into its travel. The new shock linkage position puts the weight way down lower in the belly of the bike, again increasing that stability, letting you really max out those lean angles, chuck it through turns hard and fast and low. And this is what the 2.4 2.5 tyres on. There's the option to get the wide trails in here on that new reserve 37mm rim for maximum grip. Climbing sequences never look that exciting, but I've got to put one in here just to highlight how well this Bronson gets up stuff. A really good technical climber. Normally be gagging for 29 on rocks like this, but you know, it's actually easier to guide it between stuff. There's enough tyre volume and fork and shock movement to offset what you do hit. So, and efficient enough when you just sat and relaxed here. When it comes to the punchy sections, up she goes. Hopefully Dickon's going to show us that right now. No pressure, mate. Yes, that's normally a touch and go clean, that one. All up it, no bother. So I've been first climbing stuff on this I've not hit before on 150mm travel aggro trail bike. Times are changing. Santa Cruz are right in the vanguard of that. It's fair to say Dickon's getting on well with his blue Bronson. Damn him. That's hard building that all-purpose trail bike. By definition, there is some compromise. It's got the agility and poise of a lighter trail bike, but when it suddenly all goes seriously sketchy, it'll bring you out of there laughing. Santa Cruz Bronson, 150mm, all round good times. Oh mate, I have thrown everything at this bike and it has just nailed it. Just so sorted. From super takey climbs to suicidal off-piste descents. This thing has got it going on. So this has been the totally new Santa Cruz Bronson, lighter, faster, lower linkage driven, higher stoke guaranteeing, trail all-rounder from Santa Cruz. Hit up Santa Cruz Bicycles website for more official details. For in-depth technical information, make sure you watch the walk-around video, which is separate to this live ride video, and hit me up in the comments below if there's anything you've missed or anything you want clarifying. Thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, thanks for subscribing. Every new subscriber we get makes a massive difference to the channel, helps me grow this, helps me get more bikes on here. Thanks to all the trail builders for the maintenance and creation of the trails we've been riding today. You guys are legends. If you've got local trail builders, help them out yourselves. And thanks for joining the test ride. This has been an absolute blast. Bronson is back and it's better than ever.